What if I told you that the difference between struggling financially and having wealth flow effortlessly into your life isn't luck or talent, but rather a specific pattern of thinking? What invisible force is actually controlling your bank account right now, without your knowledge? The shocking connection between quantum physics and your financial reality is about to change everything you thought you knew about money. Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly attract wealth while others work twice as hard for half as much? The answer lies in a scientific principle that most financial advisors don't want you to discover. So, the first critical step in manifesting wealth is understanding that on a quantum level, energy always precedes physical reality. Your thoughts are electromagnetic signals broadcasting intentions into the quantum field. Then, when you shift your energy first, before any physical evidence exists, you create a neurological environment where new financial opportunities can materialize. And this isn't magical thinking, it's quantum mechanics applied to your everyday life. What if the very reason you're not wealthy is because your brain is literally addicted to being broke? Neuroscience has uncovered a startling discovery about financial struggle that explains why willpower and hard work often fail to create lasting abundance. The chemical dependency that's sabotaging your financial future operates completely beneath your conscious awareness. Until now. Dr. Dispenza's research revealed that when subjects were hooked up to brain scans while thinking about money, their neurochemistry often showed the same patterns as addiction. Their bodies had become dependent on the cortisol and adrenaline surges that financial worry produces. So, to break this cycle, you must first recognize your specific emotional addiction and begin interrupting these patterns by consciously creating new emotional states when thinking about wealth. What if feeling wealthy is actually more important than being wealthy? The astonishing brain hack that top manifestors use to attract money defies conventional financial wisdom, but is backed by revolutionary quantum research. Scientists have discovered that a specific emotional frequency acts like a magnet for financial opportunities, and most people are unknowingly broadcasting the exact opposite signal. Dr. Dispenza's breakthrough discovery revealed that elevated emotions, gratitude, joy, freedom, and abundance, aren't just pleasant feelings, they're high-frequency energy that transforms your electromagnetic field into a wealth magnet. So, when you can genuinely feel wealthy before physical evidence exists, you create a neurological and energetic state that's irresistible to similar frequencies in the quantum field. And when you practice feeling the freedom of financial abundance for 15 to 20 minutes daily, you're reconfiguring your nervous system to recognize and attract wealth opportunities that match this new frequency. So the fourth step requires mastering what Dr. Dispenza calls the surrender method, releasing attachment to how and when abundance arrives while maintaining absolute certainty that it will. Then, this creates a neurological state where your conscious mind steps aside, allowing your subconscious to work without interference. It's in this state of surrender that intuitive hits, unexpected opportunities, and synchronicities can emerge. Did you know there's a 30-minute window each day where your brain is 100 times more receptive to wealth programming than any other time? Most people are sabotaging their financial future during this critical period without even realizing it. What the wealthiest 1% do during this exact window proves that your first thoughts of the day are literally programming your financial reality for the next 24 hours. What if I told you that Dr. Dispenza's research found that those who successfully manifest financial abundance share one common habit? They use the first 30 minutes of consciousness each day for intentional brain programming. So, this morning ritual has specific components. Prevent automatic pilot by avoiding phones and media for the first 30 minutes. Enter a meditative state through controlled breathing, 4 counts in, 6 counts out. Generate elevated emotions through gratitude practice. Visualize your desired financial reality in sensory-rich detail. Feel the emotions of already having manifested this abundance, and brain scans of Dispenza's test subjects showed measurable changes in neural connectivity after just 8 weeks of this practice. What if I tell you that Dr. Dispenza discovered that subconscious programs installed before age 7 act as powerful wealth governors, limiting how much abundance you'll allow yourself to receive? Common wealth blocks include beliefs like, money is the root of all evil, wealthy people are greedy or unethical, I don't deserve abundance. Have you ever felt exhausted after spending time with certain people? What if your wealth manifestation energy is being drained every day without your knowledge? The invisible vampires stealing your abundance potential are closer than you think. Dr. Dispenza's research uncovered that your energy field is constantly influenced by external frequencies that can either amplify or diminish your manifestation power. So this includes limiting exposure to negative financial news and fearful economic predictions, being selective about which voices influence your financial mindset, creating energetic shielding through visualization before entering potentially draining environments, and regular energetic clearing practices. Then one effective technique is the energetic bubble visualization, where you imagine an impenetrable sphere of golden light surrounding you, allowing only resonant abundance frequencies to penetrate. What if I told you that rather than simply visualizing having more money, you must literally become a new person who resonates at the frequency of abundance? Did you know there's an exact neurological timeline for wealth transformation? Most people quit just days before the critical tipping point when everything would have changed. What happens in your brain on day 65 could explain why your previous manifestation attempts failed. Dr. Dispenza found that it takes approximately 21 days to break the addiction to old emotional states around money, 40 days to begin creating new, sustainable neural networks, and 90 days to establish the new wealth consciousness as your default operating system. So, the 90-day protocol has specific components: daily morning and evening meditation or visualization practices, midday pattern, interrupts to maintain coherent energy, and weekly financial sabbaths dedicated to elevated emotional states. Then, many people experience a neurological purge around days 60 to 70, where the brain attempts to revert to familiar patterns. What if I told you that Dr. Dispenza discovered that wealth manifestation accelerates dramatically when you understand and leverage quantum entanglement, the scientific principle that connected particles influence each other instantaneously regardless of distance? So specific techniques include coherent circles where multiple people focus on the same abundance outcome, strategic visualization of being energetically connected to existing wealth flows, synchronicity mapping to recognize and strengthen quantum connections, and gratitude amplification for unexpected abundance sources. Then Dr. Dispenza's research showed that subjects who implemented these entanglement practices experienced quantum leaps, where abundance arrived in unexplainable ways that defied logical cause and effect sequences. What if your biggest financial disappointment was actually setting you up for your greatest abundance breakthrough? The counterintuitive approach to setbacks that the wealthiest 1% understand will transform how you view obstacles forever. Financial setbacks might actually be the most powerful wealth accelerants available to you, if you know the neurochemical process that converts struggle into manifestation fuel. So, the transmutation process has specific components. First, recognizing resistance as feedback, not failure. Then, there's the immediate frequency pivot technique when facing financial challenges. Another key part is extracting the hidden opportunity in every setback, and of course converting frustration energy into focused manifestation power. Then, one powerful practice is the quantum reframe, where within 60 seconds of encountering any financial setback, you train your brain to automatically ask, how is this obstacle actually accelerating my wealth manifestation? And what is the step that ensures that wealth continues flowing regardless of external economic conditions? The final step involves implementing the circular system that creates self-generating abundance. So the key components include strategic energy reinvestment from each abundance manifestation, the gratitude amplification loop that signals readiness for greater wealth, contribution practices that clear energetic blockages to receiving, and identity expansion techniques that continuously raise your abundance ceiling. Then the most powerful practice in this system is the prosperity pulse, a daily ritual where you consciously circulate energy between receiving abundance and strategically directing it outward. You now possess the complete 12-step protocol that Dr. Joe Dispenza discovered for creating unstoppable wealth flow. This isn't just another manifestation technique, it's a complete neurological, energetic, and quantum reprogramming protocol. This system works when applied as a complete practice. Each step builds upon the previous ones to create a coherent field where wealth isn't just possible, it's inevitable. The question isn't whether this system works, Dr. Dispenza's research has proven its effectiveness consistently. The only question is whether you'll commit to implementing it fully for the next 90 days. Your new financial reality awaits. The choice to step into it begins now. If you found value in these wealth manifestation secrets, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more powerful abundance techniques. Comment below with which of the 12 steps resonated with you most. Until next time, remember, wealth isn't something you chase, it's something you become.